This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 1087 of Horse Tip Daily, your almost everyday morsel of helpful hints, useful facts, and practical techniques for horse folks. Brought to you today by Bimeda Equine. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today, eventer Kathy Weishoff explains the method she uses for building and maintaining a horse's confidence in water. And we'll get right to our tip after this from Bimeda Equine.
We all know the importance of deworming our horses, and Dr. Ellefson of Bimeda Equine is helping us make sure we are doing it right. Listen for his 4-part series the first week of every month on this very show. I just wanted to remind everyone, if you are due for deworming, why not save a few bucks on the popular Bimeda line of wormers, including Equimax, Bimectin, Exodus, Exodus Multidose, and Equil. You can find coupons and special offers at BimedaEquine.com, including a variety of rebate offers from cash to free ivermectin. You can also get up to $2 a dose back for Equimax. And while you're at Bimeda Equine, get your free horse health record keeper, and you can just download it there. Plus, learn a bunch about parasites and deworming at Bimeda, that's Bimeda, equine.com. We at the Horse Radio Network all use Bimeda dewormers because we want the best for our horses, and we know you want the best for yours too. BimedaEquine.com, and tell them the Horse Radio Network sent you.
Water jumps are something that horses have every reason to be scared of, because as they walk into the water or jump into the water, their feet are landing on a surface, number one, that looks funny, but then their feet go through the surface. And it's kind of like us missing when we are going downstairs and we thought there was one more and there isn't, or there was an extra one we didn't know about. So every single time I school water, it doesn't matter if I have an advanced horse or a baby horse, I always walk them in the water first, trot them around in the water, let them understand what the question is. Then I'll have a little canter in, canter out, and then introduce them with the jumping in and out of water by going through the water and jumping out first. And then again, I'll just turn around and then introduce them back into the water by jumping over the same jump they jumped out, back in again. And if we're fortunate enough to have a lot of different obstacles, you can move from your adjustable fences to some solid fences where you could have a log at the edge of the water and they could jump out over that and then turn around and jump back in. And again, once you've gotten that accomplished, after I do all that is then when I will introduce the horse to the bank in and out of water. And again, I'll just come in quietly at a trot, look at the bank, make sure your eye looks at the bank so you don't look too far ahead because you want the horse to make sure he sees the bank. Let him pop up. If that goes well, you can turn around and go back down in. If they got a little worried about it, I would do it the same direction again. And then I turn around and let them pop back down in with the understanding that you're always allowing the horse to see what the question is, and we're never asking them to do these questions too fast. And every single time after a competition, I go back and do the same process again with all my horses so that they stay confident jumping into water.
Well, that takes care of it. You can find links to today's guests as well as more tips at horsetipdaily.com. And don't forget, you can have every single one of your favorite Horse Radio Network shows with you wherever you go with the free Horse Radio Network app for iPhone or Android. Just go to your app store and search Horse Radio Network. Download it today. It's quick, it's free, and it's easy. You can also subscribe via iTunes. This podcast was made possible through the generous support of Bimeda Equine and listeners like you. Learn how you can help support Horse Radio Network programming and qualify for auditors-only perks by going to horsetipdaily.com and clicking on the Become an Auditor banner in the center of the page. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.